Hello, Rob here from the Flanagan Homestead. I've got my IronBull dump trailer behind me. I've got a bunch of pipes in the truck, and I'm going to go get a bunch of sand, about 6,000 pounds worth of sand. And one of the things I want to talk about is burnishing your brakes on your new trailer. If you followed my channel, you saw me complain about my IronBull trailer, and I didn't think it worked well when I first bought it, and it didn't. I went back, the story goes, I don't know if you can see the roundabout behind the trailer there, but when I first bought the trailer, I was here at the church. I went around into the roundabout. I put on the brakes and it just about slid right into the roundabout and into traffic because the brakes did not work at all. And this is a little alarming to me. But I took it back to the dealer and he didn't know what to do. And he tested it. He said, "Yeah, you're right. They're not working at all." After putting out that video and doing some research on my own and people commenting, you need to do some burnishing of your brakes to make them work better. We're going to talk about that in a second. So anyway, these drums need to be burnished or heated up super hot. And so I had to be careful even with no weight in the back. And had I been hauling my excavator, which I bought it for, and tried to stop right away, making the assumption as a rookie that it was ready to go, I would have been in trouble. So if you're buying a new trailer that has its own trailer brakes and needs to stop a lot of weight, before you load it up, make sure you burnish the brakes. So very simply, I use the Lipitor system. That's a specific brand name, but basically you do the same thing for all brakes in my research. But driving down the freeway or a road that you can straight stretch, not a lot of turning, not a lot of stopping, set your electric brake controllers and then pinch it so that you are slowing down the vehicle with your trailer brakes and not your vehicle. And when I first did this, I thought, man, I'm going to be getting this hot. But in doing my research, they're talking about doing this as many as 40 times, where you're getting up to as much as 40 miles an hour, applying the trailer brakes and not your vehicle brakes, and getting it hot. So I don't know if I can have it on the video, but when I was done doing this multiple times, my brake drums were smoking, and they said they want it to be smoking. They want it to get that hot. You can see the smoke rising off the brakes here when I was finishing my burnishing. You got to get them hot. You got to get them really hot. And so anyway, after doing this, I don't think I did it 40 times like they said you may have to do it up to that, but I probably did it at least 20 times where I was driving, applying the trailer brakes and not the vehicle brakes, and using that to slow the vehicle down. The drums got really hot. They formed properly on the wheels, and now I can tell you my truck stops significantly better. I had 3 yards of sand in there, the trailer the other day, which is about 9,000 pounds, and I didn't even have the controller set up super high, but touching the brakes, I was able to slow down easily, much more easily than when I first bought it. So my mistake in not knowing that it wasn't already burnished. But in my opinion, I don't know why the trailer companies don't do this process. It didn't take a huge amount of time, or at least tell us about it. But I think the company should do that first. But if you're buying a new dump trailer or other vehicle trailers that are designed to carry a lot of heavy weights and they have their own brakes, make sure you burnish the brakes, and things will go a lot better for you, be a lot safer for you. But keep checking and keep working on this until your brakes work really well, can stop the load, and then start using it for what you bought it for. So anyway, now that I've burnished the brakes and used it a little bit, I can be driving down the road, not touch my truck brakes, use the electric trailer brake controls, and stop the vehicle using just the trailer brakes, when in fact and before it never stopped or slowed down the vehicle at all. Thanks for joining me on the Flanagan Homestead, where Christmas trees are my business, teaching and cleaning horticulture is my job, and outdoor projects are my passion. Hope to see you again soon. Be safe and be blessed, everyone.